Right, welcome back, and all the Di2 stuff is now on, and amazingly it does actually work, which is, I realised that it should, but I'm probably just showing my age and that I'm a bit wary of all the newfangled electronic gadgetry, but anyway, it works. So the next thing to do now is get the crankset in and just set up all the shifting and the stops so that's all good. And then brakes, and it's a nice day, so hopefully we get out soon and test ride it. Right, so the Di2 is all set up and that's shifting nicely. The only slight problem is that I just realised that they come from the factory set with the up and down the opposite way to what I'm used to having it. So I'm going to have to link it up to a PC, which I don't have. I have a Mac, and reprogram it to have the up as down and the down as up. It's just how I prefer it. The other thing is not to forget when you install these, they give you these two little pads, metallic pads that sit behind the front derailleur. I think a bit like the mechanical Durace as well does the same thing, but don't forget to put that little pad in. A little bit tricky to get it in, but once you've got it in, you just tighten the screw down onto it and it gives the derailleur a bit of extra support and makes it shift a little bit better. Right, so I've got the battery put into the seat post using, I think it's a Ritchie battery holder. That just ensures that the battery doesn't fall out. Another good tip with these S-Works frames, fantastic bike, but it's got one terrible flaw, which is this seat post binder wedge, which is inside the frame here. It looks very nice, all streamlined and everything, but it's a terrible design. If you pull out the seat post, chances are what's going to happen is that wedge falls down the seat tube, and it happened to me once, and you can shake it and try and get it back out again, but because of the Di2 wires it's quite hard to get it out. And in fact what happened to mine was it actually went right down the chainstay, right to this point here, and it took me ages to get it out. Complete nightmare. So if ever you do it, tilt the bike forward, or even better upside down, and that way the wedge can't fall down the seat tube. So we'll just put this, and it also makes the actual seat post easier to get in as well. Okay, so that's in there. The other thing is they have this little rubber washer to cover the hole here. It's extremely easy to lose, and you cannot buy a new one from Specialized, or at least it's extremely difficult, so don't lose that. That just pops in the side there. And even the S-Works seat post they give you with this frame, if you buy it as a bike, it's a real boat anchor. The thing is, it's got so much weight at the top, so ditch that and get something decent.